Welcome, people of the tube, back to the Daddy Fruit simulation with me, Daddy Fruit. We're here playing Supermarket Simulator, and as from the last episode, I am going to do a full night shift with you. We are going to stock up these shelves and answer a few questions that were in my comment section over the past couple of months. Thought it'd be a nice way to do it. As you can see, this is my supermarket getting battered during the day, and most people would just be able to carry on, and this is where you find out whether my content is for you, because most people would go, there's enough there, fully fine, we can get for another day with that on the shelf. But with me, nope, I can't do it. It has to be full to the brim. For me, it has to be perfect. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen any of my videos before, welcome in. It's nice to have you with me. We're on a journey of global domination in the supermarket realm. But if you're new, you'll learn very quickly from me is I suffer from perfectionist or OCD, which I like everything to be nice and pretty and in the right place. So and all of those that have been with me for the start of my journey, you would have known this by now, and it's not new. So this is why I thought it was good to actually show you what other people won't, which is a full scale of the game. I'd like to be able to show you the goods and bad of the game, and as like with any game when you play it, whether it's a nice relaxing game like a Minecraft, or whether it's a Call of Duty or them sort of games, we all play them. I'm a dad, I'm a dinosaur, I play every game, every sort of game. But when you're playing different games, everyone will play them differently. Now when I play this, obviously, as I've stated before, I used to work in a supermarket. I used to be a night shift manager for 8 years, and worked with the company for 18 years. A very lovely company full of lovely people. I just decided to make a change in the last 2 years, moved on to do something else. And when this game came out, it was a little bit like scratching the itch for me, where I do kind of miss it a little bit. Miss the people you miss the most. Anybody that, you know, if you have a day off school or whatever, or day off work, it's not the work, it's not the school that you miss, it's the people. And I'm very much in that category where it comes to my supermarket experience. But it was good fun. It was good fun. I loved every minute of it. I met some lovely people along the way and learnt some skills, as you're seeing as I'm stacking these shelves. That has helped me out in life, really, and will do. Respect is one. Respect to the fact that there's more than one, you know, part to any machine. I mean, even as a manager in a company, I mean, all of you have got teachers or managers in life that you deal with that you think to yourself, oh, do you know what, they're an absolute pain in the arse, I don't like them, they do my head in, I can't deal with them today, and all of this. Now don't get me wrong, there is people out there that are just damn right not on your wavelength and you won't get on with. It's not for you to, you know, think bad of yourself. It's just some people, you know, and people are yin and yang with each other, you just can't. But where managers concerned, what I learned is you start to forget that they've got a job to do too, or if a teacher's got a job to do too. And I've become a bit more respectful to my fellow managers when I became one, because you start to go, well, you then you take the responsibility. Where before you can turn up, you know, if you don't feel like going to school, you don't feel like going to work, you're like, okay, I can't bother today, I'm gonna have pull a sickie or whatever. That's fine. But when you're doing that, you don't really have any responsibility apart from obviously when you go back you need to fill out a form or, you know, document that you're not going to be there. But it's the manager that has to then try and solve the problem with being a person not there. And then you start to realise why they are, you know, even when they can be unrelatable and you can't talk to them about stuff you wish you could. You have to start to realise that if you consistently do that sort of stuff, then those managers are going to start favouring you less. And it's for you to, I mean, I'm not here to tell anybody what to do, just having a chat while we're filling the shelves up. I thought, let's just have a chat with each other, do you know what I mean? Showing you how long it takes currently, and this is just with a few shelves. So I'm going to guess, I thought I'd do this early before this gets mental, because there's going to be a stage where this supermarket of mine, because I'm very, very much glued into this game, so my supermarket is going to be about 10 times bigger than this at one stage. So I'm going to guess there's no point doing a chat with you whilst playing, showing you how long this takes when the shop gets massive, because that'll be probably about a 2-hour video. But that's why I thought I'll do this early, so then you can see what goes in the evening. Because if you played this game, some of you won't be able to play this game, you know, like the idea of it. I'm going to try and, you know, play the game like you'd like it to be played and show the ins and outs, and this is going to be one part of the game. Everyone plays it differently. Obviously I like stock, and at the moment, I mean, there's things flashing up on the side of the screen when you log in. It is about what's coming soon to the game, and apparently there was something to do with some storage expansions and other bits. But I'm going to guess at one stage if they make this realistic, because it's pretty good so far. I'm enjoying the first few days playing this. Is that if they start doing like best before dates or expiry dates, then the way that I'm doing it now isn't going to work, depending on what sort of date you get on it. I mean, this sort of stuff, the ambient sort of stuff, that it will have a long dates on anyway, but things like fresh stuff, which is probably where you're going to get most of your margins of profit, you won't be able to hold them for very long. So we're going to have to figure that out and work with the updates. So I'm going to have to sort this out. This isn't going to work anymore. So I'm probably holding too much stock at the minute, but like I said, it's only because I play it this way. I thought, you know what, I'll show you playing at this game how long it will take to stock your shelves up at night. It's not too bad at the minute. I think it's about 15 minutes. I mean, we're about 7 minutes in. We're about over halfway, aren't we? So probably about 10-12 minutes. And then everything's in a sort of order, so I know where it is. I'm gonna sit here and play with this sort of stuff. But yeah, going back to what I was saying before, managers concerned, is sometimes you have to understand that they're under their own pressure. So sometimes when maybe it might come across that they're being a dick, if you like, they could be. They could have their own agenda, but most of the time it's just because the person above them is giving them targets and unrealistic things to put them under pressure. So some managers do better than others, and some can't deal with the pressure and they take it out on their staff, and that's for people to say it. But where I was concerned, I tried to be as supportive as I can, knew what it was like. I'm a dad of 2. And when people came to me about childcare issues or support with children, I knew exactly what that felt like, what the need was, and also the compassion. Give them the understanding of how would I want somebody, my manager, to treat me if I come to them about this problem. So that's kind of what I built on, and I enjoyed it. Some good relationships with people because of it. I wasn't the most corporal of managers because I tried to put the people people first, and it was an advantage to the relationships, but obviously it hindered me for progression my own. So life's all about that. It's all about sacrifice to get to anywhere. If you want to be the best at what you do, the best footballer in the world, then you've got to make the time and train hard and look after yourself and sacrifice not being able to eat pizza every night, even though that would be wicked. You can't do that. You've got to look after yourself. So you've got to sacrifice, live in, or just doing that. If you don't like pizza, it's easy, but I'm going to guess that you want to get somewhere, you've just got to put in the work, and it's worth more at the end. So just coming to the end of this, my little babbling chat about how just to give managers a little bit of leeway sometimes, not always, but sometimes realise that they're humans, and like with me, if I ever got on, I had to tell someone off, it wasn't because I wanted to do it, it's because if they didn't do their job, then I'd be told off, and I don't want to be told off. So that's sometimes if someone's being a bit firm with you, whether it's your parent being a bit firm with you, or manager, teacher being a bit firm with you, most of the time, because one, it's coming back on them, and two, they just want you to be the best you can be, trying to push you into it, and like you're making errors. There's some good people in the world. I think, as you can see, oh, we missed one on the rice. We're short on coffee and tea. I've got that here. Oh, this is going to be torture. I thought I got this perfect. No, I'm such a plague. Oh dear, what have I done? Do you know, I thought I got this perfect. I was looking at this all day, queuing up for this. On the checkout, jumping on and off, making sure that I got the stuff that we needed to do this video. And I'm going to be one rice short. Funny. Oh, yes, no. Of course I've got rice. Come on, I want a perfect soup. I made this. I'm sure this is a perfect supermarket. Right, so that's all full. That's beautiful. That's now full. We are one sugar out. But that's it. But the fridges are full. And there you go. That is stocking the shelves at night time. So about 12 minutes it takes at the moment. So when this becomes twice as big, it's going to take nearly half an hour. It's genius. We'll just stock up a bit on what I know. While we've got the money, stock up a bit, and then look forward to probably try to aim towards getting that storage. If we got rid of the storage, we could get rid of all of this here. And then put a couple of more shelves in, couldn't we? Well, that's probably it. But either way, I just want to say thanks for joining me for this. I thought it'd just be nice. It's not going to be the usual video. As you can see at the minute, I'm currently uploading every day at the minute. I want to get far ahead, and then we'll start doing the usual schedule. But thanks for joining me. Day 20, we made 744.